Hey guys, welcome back to the wonderful world of whimsy that is my life. Before I get started, I just want to say hey to Sammy. Sammy Sebastian is my family dynamics are a little confusing here. Sammy is the stepdaughter of my cousin Lauren's oldest son, Daniel. Um, And Sammy is definitely one of my favorite people in the family. We always have a really good time together. And she gave me a lovely shout out on her video before, so I'm returning the favor. Hey, baby girl, much love. Um, I I've only been doing this a little while, so I still have to figure out how to link her channel into the description. But in the meantime, if you want to look her up, you can find her under Sammy, Sami, Sebastian, just like it sounds. So anyway, all right, so there's that. So tonight I thought I would share with you guys um, one of my funny stories, one of my most embarrassing moments, actually. I have a lot, so there'll be a lot of content on that subject here. But anyway, this one happened when I was in high school. My last name starts with the letters B-O-N. So one of my friends in high school started calling me Bonbons. And after further discussion, we decided that bonbons actually sounded like the name of a woman with, maybe a little bit of ill repute, shall we say, such as the owner of a massage parlor. So we came up with Bonbons Massage Parlor, your pleasure is our business. And we had great fun with this, believe me. And one day I was expecting a phone call from my friend. And now you must remember, there was a time in the not so, not so long ago, that there was no such thing as caller ID. I know it's really shocking to think of that, but yeah, back in the dark ages, we didn't have caller ID. So when that phone rang and you answered it, you didn't know who it was until you actually picked it up and said hello. So every phone call was pretty much a crapshoot. So I was expecting my friend to call. And the phone rang, and I picked it up, and in my cheeriest, happiest voice, I said, Bonbons Massage Parlor, your pleasure is our business. And there was a brief pause, and then I heard this male voice say, Hi, this is Reverend Rick from the church. Is your father home? I'm like, oh my God, no, what have I done? So needless to say, I was really pretty mortified about that. Now, my mom, on the other hand, thought it was pretty amusing. Um, this was my senior year in high school. So at the end of our senior year, I was really active in my church youth group in high school. I know I'm not trying to fall off your chairs or anything. I know that must come as a shock to some of you, but I was. And every year, the graduating seniors were honored with a senior banquet that was planned by the juniors, the juniors that were going to be the senior class the next year. So what those sneaky little juniors did to plan the presentation for the banquet, honoring the seniors presentation, they called all the parents of the seniors and asked for their kid's most embarrassing moment. And then what they did with this information is at the banquet, they would get up and tell the story about the most embarrassing moment, but they wouldn't tell who it belonged to. And when you recognized your moment, you had to get up and go up front and accept your award, or what, I don't even remember what it was. But yeah, it was some sort of weird award. And when they called my mom, guess which embarrassing moment she gave them. Yeah, on my massage parlor. So at the banquet, they told the story, and oh my God, I wanted to crawl under the table. I was so embarrassed. So yeah, I guess two embarrassing moments for the price of one. But yes, as I slung up to the front to get my award, oh, the guys were yelling stuff like, "Yeah, I want to make an appointment. Now I'll take two." And I'm like, "Oh my God." So yeah, thanks, Mom. That was great. Um, but yeah, that was yeah, and that story is still kind of legend. I still get called bonbons. This happened in what, 1977, back in the dark ages. So yeah, that one's been around for quite a while. But you know what? Since we have a little time yet, I'm going to share one more with you now too, and this is one of the other top 5 of my most embarrassing moments, and this one happened in, oh my gosh, I want to say around 8th grade. It was maybe 1972, 73, and our neighbors had an in-ground swimming pool, and they would let the neighborhood kids come and come over and swim. And, we had to pull weeds on their deck for 10 minutes, and then they let us go swimming. And given the year, the big fashion thing back then was ruffles. Everything had ruffles all over it. And I had this swimming suit, and it was a two-piece, but it was one with a little skirt in front, because hide that belly. And it was just covered in ruffles. And when it got wet, it got kind of heavy, because the ruffles soaked up all the water. So anyway, there we are at the pool, and all the little neighborhood, prepubescent girls, us little tweens, and there was this guy in the neighborhood. He was 16, and his name was Rick. And every single one of us had this huge crush on Rick. He was just really cute and really nice and really sweet, and those little burgeoning hormones would start racing. And so Rick happened to be in the pool that one day too with us, and we're all standing in the shallow end, kind of in a circle, just like talking, and I feel this weird sensation, like something's not right, and I look down, and because of the ruffles in my swimming suit soaking up all the water, it was so heavy it had actually broken the strap on the right hand side of my swimming suit. And I looked down, and there it is, my right boob bobbing gently up and down in the water in front of everybody, including Rick. Of course, Rick was too much of a gentleman to say anything, and of course I was absolutely mortified, and I grabbed my swimming suit top and pulled it back up and quickly left to go home. And in later years, Rick ended up becoming a priest, and I'm pretty sure it was my fault. So anyway, so those are my 2 top embarrassing moments. I'm sure it's at some point I'll be sharing more of those with you, because like I said, I do have quite a few. But you know what, I mean, God, if you can't laugh at yourself, then you're just doomed. And like Bugs Bunny said, don't take life so seriously. You'll never get out of it alive anyway. And having said that, my dears, I am now going to sign off. Love and light to all of you, and find your tribe. Love them hard. Have a good night, guys. Bye.